A notorious Marvel movie villain was the first to use Wolverine's adamantium. Wolverine possesses a remarkable array of superpowers, enhanced senses that are more animalistic than human, rapid healing that grants him near immortality, and a skeleton with claws coated in the unbreakable metal adamantium. While adamantium is now closely associated with Wolverine, its origins predate his character by several years. The metal first appeared in 1969's Avengers number 66, 5 years before Wolverine's debut in Incredible Hulk, numbers 180 to 181. This issue, penned by Roy Thomas and illustrated by Barry Windsor-Smith, introduces adamantium as a weapon wielded by the villain Ultron, who would later be portrayed by James Spader in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers number 66 marked Ultron's third significant appearance. Since then, he has typically been depicted with an almost indestructible adamantium form. To combat Earth's mightiest heroes, mere steel would be insufficient. But how did adamantium become more synonymous with Wolverine than Ultron? Ultron's origin is a classic tale of AI rebellion, created by an Avenger to improve the world. He instead seeks to destroy it. The movie adaptation presented this Frankenstein story directly, whereas the original comics left it more mysterious. Ultron initially appeared as the Crimson Cowl in Avengers number 54, leading the Masters of Evil. Referred to as Ultron 5, his upgrade suggested continuous self-improvement. Thomas and Buscema soon brought Ultron 5 back in Avengers number 57, where he creates an android named the Vision and sends him against the Avengers. As depicted by Paul Bettany in Age of Ultron, the Vision develops humanity and defeats Ultron, joining the Avengers. The issue ends with Ultron's inert head captioned by Percy Bysshe Shelley's poem Ozymandias. Avengers number 58 then reveals Ultron's origin. He was an AI created by Avenger Hank Pym, also known as Ant-Man, who later erased his memory of the creation. The cover of Avengers number 66 teases the Great Betrayal. The issue opens with Dr. Myron McClane inviting the Avengers to test his new metal, adamantium. The first panel shows Thor striking what turns out to be undented adamantium. Unfortunately, Vision's backup protocols lead him to rebuild Ultron in a new form, Ultron 6. Ultron then steals the adamantium to forge a new body. How adamantium became Wolverine's trademark. Roy Thomas, Marvel's editor-in-chief from 1972 to 1974, has recently claimed co-creation of Wolverine. However, the concept of adamantium being used for Wolverine's claws was introduced by writer Len Wein, Wolverine's true co-creator, alongside artist John Romita Sr. In Incredible Hulk number 181, Wolverine's claws are described as being forged of diamond-hard adamantium and are depicted as part of his gloves. It wasn't until Chris Claremont's run on X-Men that Wolverine's claws were shown to be part of his body, with his adamantium skeleton first mentioned in X-Men number 126, illustrated by John Byrne. In 1991, Barry Windsor-Smith illustrated how Wolverine acquired his adamantium skeleton in the story Weapon X. Wolverine has become a standout character across comics, cartoons, and films. As one of Marvel's most iconic characters, adamantium is now most commonly linked with him. While the concept of a villain made from unbreakable metal is intuitive, a man with a metal skeleton offers a more unique character. However, Ultron's adamantium body remains a notable fact in Marvel Comics. Ultron's stories often depict him as nearly invincible due to his adamantium form, enabling him to battle the Avengers single-handedly. Ultron's Marvel Comics history forged in adamantium. In Avengers number 68, the conclusion of the first Ultron adamantium story, Ultron attempts to extract scientific secrets from Dr. McClane. Disguised as Hank Pym, McClane implants a disabling thought in Ultron's mind: "Thou shalt not kill." In Avengers number 162, The Bride of Ultron, Iron Man coerces Ultron into retreat by threatening to destroy his inert companion Jocasta. In Avengers number 171, Ultron boasts about his adamantium body until the Scarlet Witch disrupts his molecular rearranger with her hex powers. In Avengers number 202, adamantium goes missing from Stark Industries, leading the Avengers to suspect Ultron's return. They're correct. Ultron brainwashes Tony Stark to revive himself. Ultron is ultimately defeated when Hawkeye knocks him into a vat of molten adamantium, which hardens around him, immobilizing him. In the 1999 storyline Ultron Unlimited, written by Kurt Busiek and illustrated by George Perez, Ultron is vanquished by Antarctic vibranium, a substance that dissolves all metals, including adamantium. Avengers Age of Ultron adapted the concept of Ultron seeking an indestructible metal to upgrade himself. but used vibranium, associated with the Black Panther instead of adamantium. In 2015, Marvel Studios lacked the movie rights to Wolverine, but was setting up Black Panther as a star. Thus, Marvel opted to link Ultron with a character they had the rights to. Now that Marvel Studios owns the rights to Wolverine, adamantium will make its return in Captain America: Brave New World. Avengers: Age of Ultron's impact on Doctor Doom. The replacement of adamantium with vibranium in Age of Ultron is a minor change compared to the significant alteration of Ultron's creator from Hank Pym to Tony Stark. While this shift made sense for the MCU, as Iron Man was a central character and Ant-Man was not yet introduced, it affects Ultron's character. Pym's creation of Ultron reflects his internal struggles and self-loathing, making Ultron a dark reflection of himself. In contrast, Tony Stark lacks such insecurities, leading to a less complex villain in the MCU, whose motivations are more about fixing the world through human extinction rather than personal torment. This shift diminishes Ultron's depth, a trend that extends to other character adaptations like Doctor Doom, reducing his uniqueness by making him an evil Iron Man. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and comment for more fresh news.